This is the first video for SAT Maths. So we're going to be looking at linear equations. So let's look at our first example. So in 2017, County X had 581 miles of paved roads. Starting in 2018, the county has been building 6 miles of new paved roads each year. At this rate, how many miles of paved roads will County X have in 2035? So we want to use our linear equation, y equal mx plus b. So m is our rate of change. So in this example, our rate of change is the 6 miles per year. So we're going to use 6. X is our input. So the number of years that have passed since 2017. So X is the number of years since 2017, our input. Y is our total, our output, the total number of miles afterwards. And B is our starting point. Or y-intercept. We know this is our y-intercept, our starting point. And in this case is 581 miles. So 581 miles. So this generates our linear equation, y equals to 6x plus 581. Now the question asks, how many miles of paved roads will County X have in 2035? So assuming that it's the same rate of building occurring, 6 miles for each year, then we'll say 2035 minus 2017. So this would mean after 18 years from our 0 year. Remember, 2017 is considered year 0. So now substitute in 18, that's our input. So we'll have y 6 times 18 plus 581. So this gives us y equal to 108 plus 581. So y would equal to 689 miles in year 2035. In year 2035. Okay, let's go to our next example. Example 2 is using the same information from example 1. In 2017, County X had 581 miles of paved roads. Starting in 2018, the county has been building 6 miles of new paved roads each year. At this rate, if n is the number of years after 2017, we're following functions. F gives the number of miles of paved roads there will be in County X. Well, we already see that we have this equation. We have it as y equal to 6x or 6n plus 581. Okay, so we replace y with the function. So the function symbol, so f of n would equal to 6n plus 581. So our original equation was y equals 6x plus 581. So just replace x with n. So this equation matches C, and don't be thrown off because by commutative property of addition, we could change this around and it will remain a true statement. So this matches C, so answer C. Okay, let's look at our next example, in 2017, County X had 581 miles of paved roads. Starting in 2018, the county has been building 6 miles of new paved roads each year. At this rate, in which year will County X first have at least 1,000 miles? So now they're giving us the output, and they want to know how long, how many years after 2017 would we have at least 1,000 miles. So we know we have our formula, y equal to 6x plus 581. So now we're not going to put our input in, but we're going to put our output. So we're going to replace the y, our output y, with 1,000 and equal to 6x plus 581. Now we need to subtract 581 from both sides. So we have 1,000 minus 581 is equal to 6x. So when we do that subtraction, that becomes 419 is equal to 6x. Divide both sides by 6. And that would give us 69.83 is equal to x. So roughly after 70 years, right? After 70 years, you'll have at least 1,000 miles. Well, our 0 year is really 2017. So we have 2017 plus 70. So this gives us year 2087. Okay, so in year 2087, or we could say 70 years after 2017. Okay, let's look at our final example. And this is a bit different than our previous example. So to edit a manuscript, Mary charges $70 for the first 2 hours. So you have 2 hours, and then she charges $70 for the first 2 hours, right? So then any additional hours afterwards, so anytime n, the number of hours go past 2, she's going to charge us $30 an hour. So we could have 70 plus 30 times n minus 2. So for example, if she took 7 hours to edit a manuscript. So if she took 7 hours to edit this manuscript, how will that play out? So the first 2 hours will be charged $70 plus 30, but then we'll have 7 minus 2. So it's really just for the 5 hours, right? So this is how the n minus 2 works. Okay, so here's our cost, right? Our cost is $70 plus 30 times n minus 2. So I'm using this here. I'm using that for our cost. And now we see that this does not match any of our answer choices. But if we use distributive property, we'll get 70 plus 30n minus 60. And now combining the 70 and the 60 together, we get 30n minus, no, not minus, but plus. So plus 10. Okay, and this matches answer choice B. So our answer is B. Okay, well, that's it for now. Thank you for watching the video.